Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Ebony Foro. I am an immigration attorney helping individuals and families navigate the complex U.S. immigration system. And today we're going to be talking about an important topic, and that is asylum. What is it? Who qualifies? How do you apply? So if you're afraid to return to your home country, this video is for you. So let's start with the basics. Asylum is a form of protection that allows individuals who are already in the United States or at a border to stay because they fear persecution in their home country. So it's based on serious reasons like race, religion, your nationality, your political opinion, or membership in a particular social group. So think of it this way. If returning to your home country puts your life and your freedom and your safety at risk, then you may have a case for asylum. So who qualifies for asylum? So to qualify, you must show that you've suffered persecution in your home country in the past, or you have a well-founded fear of future persecution based on one of the 5 protected grounds, which I just mentioned earlier. So some examples may include LGBTQ plus individuals that are targeted in their home country, political activists persecuted by the government, women fleeing domestic violence where the government won't protect them, and so forth. So, also one thing to remember and to consider is that when you apply for asylum, it has to be within 1 year of you entering the United States, unless you have some sort of qualifying exception to that time requirement. So there are 2 main types of asylum processes. There is the affirmative asylum process and there is the defensive asylum process. So with affirmative asylum, you apply voluntarily by filing the form I-589 with USCIS while you're not in removal proceedings. With defensive asylum, this happens when you apply while facing removal or deportation in immigration court. So the process you want to consider is that it's very long. Asylum is very, very long. It can take a long time and it's emotional, which is why having the right legal support is very important. It's crucial. You want to be able to tell your story and really give yourself a fighting chance to getting approved for asylum. So this is not something that I would recommend going along alone. I recommend that you work with someone who has experience handling asylum cases. So strong evidence is going to be key in asylum cases, and this can include your personal statement, explaining everything that happened to you and why you have a well-founded fear of going back home. Country condition reports about, the issues that are happening within your home country, news articles, medical reports, police reports, even witness declarations is really good evidence for asylum. You're also going to be interviewed and go through, or you might go through a judge depending on which process, whether affirmative or defensive. You're going to have to explain your fear and present your case, right? So it's very crucial with asylum cases that you prepare thoroughly because you're going to be asked really, really tough questions about why you're afraid to go back home to your home country. So another really important question that comes up is, what if you're denied, right? So if your asylum case is denied, you may still have other options like appealing, maybe reopening, or other alternative forms of relief such as withholding of removal or protection under the Convention Against Torture, which is called CAT. So it's really important that you work with an attorney and have an attorney evaluate your options to make sure that you do have a strong asylum claim before filing, okay? So I want to just say that asylum can be life-changing, but it is really complex. It's a very complex area of immigration law. And if you or someone is afraid to return to their home country, you shouldn't have to go through this alone. Contact an attorney, to speak with one, do a case evaluation to see what your chances are, to see how, you can prepare a really strong case for asylum. It's not something, again, that I would recommend doing by myself. So if you have a question about the asylum process or any other immigration process that you want to talk to me about, you can call my office. You can send us a WhatsApp message to schedule a confidential consultation. I do represent clients in all 50 states and around the world when it comes to U.S. immigration. I can do that because it is U.S. federal law and we can practice that everywhere. And again, I want to thank you for tuning in to today's discussion. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this with someone you know, anybody that might benefit from this information, share it. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, friends. Bye.